Owen is technically still dead, right? Which is to say, I really don't know what this episode's gonna bring. Welcome back to Casual Nerd Reactions. I'm Chris, and today we're watching another, I'm sure, great episode of Torchwood. I have a couple of, I don't know, I guess, assumptions and mostly questions going into today's episode. I think Martha Jones, I don't really believe or think that she is going to be a regular on this show. There's a possibility, but I know the watch order that people helped me put together specifically suggested I watch these 3 episodes right here in between the Doctor Who episodes that I'm watching them in between. And so it's easy to make the assumption that Martha will play a role on Doctor Who after this. And so I think it's not a leap to suggest or to assume maybe that she won't be on this show after this episode, at least not like as a regular. I could be completely wrong, though. If last week's episode proved anything, it's that I'm wrong. Full stop. But where does that leave Owen? That's like the real crux of this episode is, where does that leave Owen? He's still dead. Is there a way to actually bring him back to life? Is he going to stay on the show as a zombie boy? I kind of liked the, I don't know, the mission, the sense of purpose he had at the end of last week's episode. That's like kind of a new suit for Owen. I'm just curious to see if that is sustainable for his character. I'm eager to find out, so let's experience this episode for the very first time.
My name is Dr. Owen Arc, and this is my life.
I don't know why I said yes. Owen Centric probably means sad, but like maybe answers.
The death I survived.
That's a great way to put it.
The death I am now living through. This isn't living.
That's fair.
I'm not real.
Wow.
3 days ago, I died, and they think I'm fine. But they're wrong.
Yeah, this is no way to live.
You ready to jump?
Who's he sitting with? Please don't jump, especially if that person's alive.
Get off my roof.
Your roof.
Well, I'm gonna jump, so just let you know.
I misjudged the situation.
What, did your man dump you?
I'm not really interested in listening. What is that?
Something that'll stop you from...
I'm dead.
If you are dead, then why are you here? You can't be wanting to jump. You can't die twice. What's it like?
Nothing.
Cheery, thanks.
Did you want lies? We often want lies.
I'm relieving you of your position.
Bollocks. I'm sorry, Jack. This is bollocks. Why? I'm fine.
3 days ago, you died. Until I'm confident you're fit for duty, Martha Jones will replace you as Torchwood's new medical officer.
I wasn't totally wrong about her replacing him.
Let's make sure you're safe.
This has been a fantastic opening, by the way. One of my favorite openings to any episode. It just like hits a tone right away.
And what the hell am I supposed to do in the meantime?
We always need someone to make coffee.
Oh, no.
Oh no, oh no.
You okay?
But you're loving this, aren't you? It's like you finally won.
Was it a
Like your own
competition?
competition.
Oh, come.
I've seen you dissect alien corpses. I've seen you save so many lives. You really gonna let this beat you?
He beat death, now he has to beat life after death? What would you call this?
You really don't need to worry, you know, I don't want your job.
So if I keep up the exercise, I won't atrophy.
Yep, and bonus,
Okay.
definitely looks like you're not going to age either.
All right.
Martha, meeting in the boardroom. Can you come down?
Your basic millionaire collector of alien hoo-ha.
Didn't we file him in the mostly harmless category?
So what's the problem?
There's an energy spike coming from it. I've never seen anything like it before.
We've been monitoring Parker for ages. There's nothing to be scared of, is there?
Okay, they're not gonna kick him out. I'm surprised. But you will get some intense glare from Jack.
What are you, some sort of suicide geek?
No, just a doctor. I'm a bloody brilliant doctor.
I know you are.
So why are you doing my job?
Because Gwen,
That was a good transition.
you died. And because you need help, that's not a bad thing.
Won't your boat be missing you? How about Jack? Has he seen Jack? They always get jealous when they meet Jack.
I mean, I don't want your job, I just want to do mine.
I'm fine.
You've sliced your hand open.
Therein is the problem. Wounds are permanent.
The wound's not going to heal, so you're going to have to re-stitch it every week or so.
That sucks.
Can't feel anything. Can't feel the needle or thread. Can't feel your hands on mine.
Has to be such a weird sensation. Or lack of? It's hard to even like imagine, really. Like your whole body's asleep, like your legs asleep, but permanently numb.
Bruises won't heal, bones won't mend, you're fragile.
Fragile's not how Owen would like to be described.
What'd you get your heart broken?
No, actually, he died.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You couldn't care less about me and I don't care about you. Just because we're both planning on jumping, it doesn't mean we have some sort of special connection.
Is he planning on jumping?
Give me something to do.
You know I can't. Rules and regulations.
Might as well go home then.
Okay.
You know, you get to live forever. I get to die forever.
Ooh. Kind of like the idea of the opposite. I still wonder if there's a way to siphon off part of Jack's miracle. You know, take some of Jack's life force so that Owen can, like, patch up. Maybe enjoy a meal. There are other things I'm sure Owen would enjoy doing. Might as well clean out the fridge. Good for you. Productivity. I feel like brushing your teeth actually could still have value. I like how the music's getting sadder and like lower and slower. I think that's how they're doing that. Someone's here. It's Tosh.
So Jack asked you to come round, did he? Talk to Owen.
I bet she's here on her own.
Jack calls me in at 5 this morning. I could have waited until I got in, but no, strange energy spike, and it's let's get Tosh in.
You sound like an old married couple. Brian used to say I talk too much.
She wanted to be an old married couple.
Today's my wedding anniversary. My perfect day. There was an accident.
What? No way. Brian died on their wedding day?
We've been married less than an hour.
That's actually really shocking. That caught me off guard. It's such a haunting image.
You waited until your wedding anniversary. Killed yourself. Why?
Does it matter?
Why have you waited?
Because I believe people. I believe them when they said it would get better. Do you really think it's gonna get any better?
Better could mean different things to different people. It doesn't mean you stop missing him. It doesn't mean it stops hurting. But I do believe it gets better. I do believe there can be healing and you can move on and still find a fulfilled life. But it's not surprising to me that you would be incredibly down and dark on the anniversary.
It's flipping Croatian.
Why are you here, Tosh?
I want to help you.
How are you gonna do that?
I feel like, you know, community and friendship would still be good for you, Owen.
You want me. You know, I don't know why, but you always have. Always looking at me, watching me screw all those other women. You're heartbreaking, and now it's different. Because I'm safe now, aren't I?
Oh, but what's wrong with you?
I'm broken, Tosh! I don't work. I've got no heartbeat, no feelings, no tears. I have got nothing to give you. Do you understand that? Maybe you want somebody who's as screwed up as you. Do you want to see broken, Tosh?
Owen,
Oh
stop
my
it.
gosh, Owen.
What are you doing?
Why? Dude. I think Tosh just wants to be there. I thought Owen in death would be like magically a better character. Why would I make that assumption? I don't know. There's no logical or rational reason for it. Yet I did. Whoops. We're gonna get the shot of him underwater screaming like we did in the opening. I wonder if we will find a way to heal him, bring him back to life, because otherwise I feel bad for the show runners trying to keep track of all his injuries for the rest of the time he's on the show, which I hope it's longer than today.
36 minutes. Not bad. How long is this gonna go on for, Owen?
I feel like Jack's somewhat responsible for this. I feel like Owen's state of mind is at least in part due to Jack essentially taking away his purpose. Oh, you can't help us with Torchwood. You're on the bench. Now, Owen has to learn to deal with it, but can't he learn on the job?
There's at least 6 guards, CCTV everywhere, all of which we can bring down by taking out the generator.
Heat sensors. As in body heat?
Yep.
Ah, we need Owen, thankfully.
Sounds like you need a dead man.
Nice of you to stop by.
I turned your telly off.
You said all those things and that's it?
That's Tosh, always the professional.
I don't care. I just want to jump.
Let's get over there!
I know he's not gonna just toss her off.
You're too scared.
Aren't you? What happened?
See, she's invested. This is a good sign for her.
Do not engage in physical combat. One punch, you're gone.
I made a glass.
This is his Mission Impossible moment.
Can I get rid of one of the plugs yet?
Might look a bit suspicious of the 2 phone calls.
Try and make it the big one, okay?
Nope, it's the little one.
Chrissy, she's been in an accident. Look, I've got to go. Yeah, of course. His wife's been in an accident.
Oh. That kind of worked out. Uh-oh.
Move away from there. I said!
No. I want to see what I can do. What?
That is really cool, actually.
I'm dead already, mate.
Well, Dave, are you there? 1 minute 20 until the backup generator comes online.
We're good. Nobody.
Sensors.
You don't have time to be surprised, Owen.
Literally, too cool for school.
There is time for quips. Always time for quips.
Who are you? Well, the sensor's picking you up. Okay, stop.
You can't kill a dead man.
What are you?
I'm Dr. Owen Arc.
Just a dead man walking.
And I'm having one hell of a day.
Oh, that was such a sweet line. I'm a dead man. I'm done. I want to do it again, though. I'm done. You can't kill a dead man. Woo. This music's too cool for school, man. Like, I'm like, oh, huh. I'm sweating. Okay, what's in there? What's behind door number 1? I think he might be a dead man.
Yes?
Creepy. I love it.
It's okay, mate. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm a doctor.
You're a very violent doctor. I've been watching you.
I love that.
You're Torchwood, yes?
Whoa.
I'm fine because I have this.
Okay, what?
It's called the pulse.
That's the thing,
You know
the
what it
signal.
I named it. It's keeping me alive. No, you're not taking it.
Maybe it'll keep Owen alive.
The energy isn't going into you.
It's going out.
There are loads of people's lives at risk. If that thing explodes, then we don't know what the fallout will be.
Take away my pulse and I'm gone. It'll be dark and I'll be alone.
Where are you now? It's dark, and you're all alone. So what's the difference?
I don't understand what's keeping me here.
My grandpa was like 95 or so. He definitely said something similar, you know. So I don't know why I'm still here.
I've done so much, and this is where I ended up. Look at me. Fed through a tube. I might as well be dead already.
Wait, are we gonna find out why he knows so much? Or no? Is that not relevant to the plot? Is it making whale calls? What is this?
What?
This dog.
Your eyes are closed.
I'm gonna come back. You and me, we are gonna face all of this together.
I think he's gone. Would I watch a whole extra episode of just Owen and Henry casually conversing about the wonders of the universe? I would, but I don't think we're gonna get the chance. No breath.
I've got no breath. Just another person dying because of me. And that was the final straw.
The device, is it doing anything?
Because the energy levels coming from it are... It's
Going off the screen. It's going to
explode.
I'm gonna hold it.
Owen, what are you doing?
See if I can absorb it.
Won't survive.
Well, that's okay.
He's already dead.
They're gonna need a new doctor. You've got all the credentials. Medical skills and cracking arse.
Okay. One of those wasn't relevant. Well, we know he doesn't. This doesn't happen because he's on the roof later.
I love you.
So what happened? Was that E.T. phoning home?
What happened?
Nothing.
We all assume life's gonna be, don't we?
Not usually. It's not been my assumption, no.
Sometimes it's not.
It's not. I agree. Sometimes it's great. You don't always know what tomorrow's gonna bring, or even today, even the next hour. Oh, he brought it. He brought the pulse with him.
Remember in the 70s, NASA sent messages into space. All this is a reply.
That's so cool, actually.
He sang to me. It's a glimmer of light in the darkness. Sometimes it does get better.
I don't know what to think of any of that, but it's interesting as heck.
No vacancies in Cardiff just yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for everything.
I kind of love that Martha came over here for what I think is going to be 3 episodes. And then the first episode was her, you know, her theme injected, infused into the show. But then really, she was, what, why? I just don't understand why everyone kisses everyone on Torchwood, even Martha. It just seems so, I don't know.
You can still come back anytime.
Well, maybe I will.
That was great.
Promise me something. You tell me when it's bad, okay?
Okay. I'm scared that if I close my eyes, I'll get trapped.
I'm here.
Wow. And then he looked up. That's why he knew about the boy. He wasn't just throwing out blanket accusations.
I came here to help.
What do I do now?
You've got a choice. If there is a chance, there's just some hope. And don't you think that's worth taking a chance? Your choice. Do you still want to jump? My name is Owen Harper, and this is my life.
I'm gonna guess no. They're gonna let us dangle. It doesn't need to be resolved. Amazing episode. I love that Martha came on, and the first episode was very Martha-centric. Ha! You thought I might have forgotten to finish that thought, but I didn't. The first episode was very Martha-centric, but it quickly pivoted into being Owen-centric, which I didn't think was going to happen, because, you know, he died and everything. But no, he didn't die, but he did, but he didn't, but he did. But his story's not over, because in the midst of his death, I think he has found new meaning and new purpose. And this episode went differently than I thought it was going to go. I thought, like, Owen would just kind of hit this episode with like, okay, I'm going to live out and live in my new mission. And then maybe over the rest of the season, he would struggle and wrestle with, you know, what this new life means for him. And they went a different route. They said, let's deal with it all right now. Not that it won't come up again, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to find out if it does. I'm sure it'll be great. But they really delved deep. They had him hit rock bottom and in a sort of literal sense here. He really went through a character arc where he gave up. He was ready to let go in one way or another, and yet he found renewed hope. He found a new sense of self in the midst of all of this. I liked the correlation of the scene with Tosh at his house and then the scene at the end when he let Tosh in a little bit. I loved the story on the rooftop. They kind of played with us a little bit with thinking it was this, then maybe thinking it was this, and letting us finally settle on, okay, he came up here to help. He really did. I thought it was just really well done. Yeah, I thought it was a good use of Martha. I do wonder if she'll be back on Torchwood one day. She really did fit into this show like a glove. Not the resurrection glove, no. But she fit it right in, and I would love to see her back one day. I feel like she almost, like her countenance almost fits in better here than on Doctor Who. But I am excited to see her again on Doctor Who. I assume that she'll be coming to Doctor Who, if not in the next episode at some point this series. Like her story arc that was left open in Doctor Who 4 more. So I sure hope we get to see her again. And yeah, I'm very excited for that possibility. But I'm also excited to see what Torchwood has for the rest of the season. I mean, there's what, 5 episodes left? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6. Sometimes, no, wait, this was 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5. I was right the first time. Then I second guessed myself because of bad math. Just gonna drink some coffee. But again, I'm curious to see what the rest of the second series here has to offer us. I imagine Grey might come up again. I imagine this alien invasion that we found out about very early in the season, I imagine that might come up again, or maybe they'll just table those. And one thing I've learned about Doctor Who is sometimes they'll introduce an interesting plot point and not follow up on it that season. That's happened at least twice now, and I'm very curious. Maybe Torchwood will do the same thing, although I know there's not as many series of Torchwood for them to do that with, so I don't know if that'll be the case or not. But I'm excited. This show, it really has come into its own this series, and not just the last 3 episodes, which were fantastic, but like this series it's really hit its stride. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you're here with me. So thank you for watching this. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.